Hello everyone, welcome back to the Wisconsin Greg Show. It's Sunday afternoon. It's about noontime right now. It's about 28 degrees Fahrenheit. My plan was to go to the way back far corner of my property and see if I can make it to the pond. It's really hard to get to. There's a lot of brush and stuff you got to go through. Quite a few years ago I cut a path through there with a chainsaw. And I think about 3 years ago I went through there and could still get through there. The deer kept it open. The deer kept passed through there and kept it open. It kind of became a runway for the deer. But it's really beautiful today. Some areas we had a lot of like fog last night and a little bit of mist, and the trees are covered with like a, I don't know what you call it, just a fog frost on them, and pretty. My plan was to drive down there to the other far next to the woods and then walk through the woods to the pond, but I went into the field a little ways and I was afraid I was going to get stuck. There's so much snow. So I figured, I'm going to just walk it, I guess. Hopefully I can get there and not get too cold. We'll give her a try. If I get too cold, I'll turn around and come back, but hopefully we can find some beauty here. So I'm going to turn this camera off, and actually I'll show you where I'm going first before I turn it off. And then when I get down there closer to where I'm heading, then I'll turn the camera back on. But let me turn this camera around here quick and show you where I'm heading. Okay, so what I gotta do is I gotta walk all the way along that fence line there. Used to be an old lane for cattle years ago, but now it's all grown up with trees. And then once I hit the woods in the back there, I gotta go down a hill and gotta go quite a ways to the pond. It's all brush and stuff. That's the hard part. So that's where I'm heading, way to that far corner of my farm here. But let me show you some of the frost on the trees if I can get some of that. It's very beautiful. It's really hard to see out here, but I got the sun reflecting on my screen, so I hope you can see some of the frost on the trees. Very nice. I have another video I made of the frost. I think that's what you call it, frost fog. That froze onto the trees a few years ago. I'll try to remember to leave the link down in the description if you want to check that video out. That was a beautiful video. So, anyways, when I get back to that back woods back there, I'll start up and go through the brush. I don't know if I'll be able to leave the camera on while I'm going through the brush because I want to bust up my camera and stuff, and my microphone and stuff. But when we get to the pond, I'll definitely have it on. I see a few snowflakes in the air, so I didn't look at the weather forecast. Hopefully we're not going to get into a big snowstorm or something, but I don't think so. But it is pretty gloomy looking out here. There's no sunshine in or anything. So anyway, I'm gonna get going, and I'll meet you when I get to the backwoods. See you in a little bit. All right, I made it back to the woods and over the fence. That's the hard part. Now I got to get through this stuff. It's a pretty steep hill. I don't know if you can tell by the video, but it's pretty steep. I got to go down there and then all the way to the back and across through there, back in there somewhere. So I don't know if I can leave this camera running or not because there's so much brush, but we'll see how it goes. Lots of tracks all over. Deer tracks, deer poop. I'm hoping they kept the trail open for me, but I can't tell you the truth. I can't even tell where the trail is right now. I don't know which way to go here. I think this is the trail I cut open here quite a few years ago. Not looking for the walk back, I tell you that. I had the wind towards my back, but when I go back, it's going to be in my face. Not a whole lot of wind, but a little bit makes a difference. especially when it's 28 degrees Fahrenheit. Wouldn't be so bad, but a lot of these branches have thorns on them. Big thorns too. I don't know if you can see them. See like 3 spots where it looked like deer had been laying down here. There's one. Here's another one right in front of me. Then there's another one over here. Right there. This must be where they sleep at night. They probably figure they're pretty safe. They can hear somebody coming. Here's another spot here where they've been sleeping. 2 more spots. There's one there. And there's another one over here. They look like they're little baby deer tracks. Little fawns. Ooh, this looks like I'm getting close to the pond already. This ain't so bad. This is 10 times worse more in the summer when all the leaves are on. I don't recall ever being back here when it was froze, the pond. But I might have been, but it's been a long, long time. I can't remember. And I've lived here since 1988. It's just so hard to get back here. That's why I don't come back here. Hope the camera ain't too shaky for you. It's just kind of hard to get through this stuff and hold on to the camera at the same time. Pick the path here with least resistance. Try to anyways. There's the pond. Should brought my ice skates. I don't even know how deep the pond is. Not a real big pond, but it's big enough. I see something way on the other side. I don't know if that's just where it's spring fed or if there's something laying there or something. I'll walk around the pond and take a check. Ooh, if I can. Got a few cattails here. Look at how thick those woods are. The deer like it. Oh, that's just the pipe where the water goes out. Then it goes down drainage ditch and heads on down Turtle Creek when it gets over full. Couldn't tell what that was from across the pond. That's what I was looking at right there. Watch out I don't bust my neck here. Some weird markings on the ice. Almost looks like somebody maybe been walking back here. I don't know. Maybe somebody was ice fishing back here. I don't know. I don't know. Well, I finally got to see her frozen. I like it better in the summertime when everything's green. But it is kind of cool to see it with snow on and froze. So I'm going to see if I can head back and get on the same path where I was And I guess we'll keep this short, and I'm going to end this right here. Let me turn this camera around here quick. Thanks for coming along, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I did, but I tell you what, I'm going to sleep well tonight. Especially when I get back home. Oh boy, am I going to be tired. Anyways, thanks for coming, and I appreciate you. And we'll catch you on the next Wisconsin Greg Show. Bye now.